What's up, guys? So today we are leaving the Netherlands. We're leaving our country, and not just to come back, but to actually live somewhere else. First we got to fit everything into the car. This is so satisfying when the puzzle is complete, fits perfectly, I hope. Let's see. Yes. So the last 2 weeks we've been staying with my parents. It's been very nice. We're gonna miss you guys a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna miss you too. Well, it was fun having you here for a few weeks, and I hope you will enjoy your life in Spain together with Merijn, of course.
For sure, yeah. This seems like a sad moment.
Ja, it is.
Beetje wel, hè? Yeah. I think mom has to cry. Dutch apple pie to finish it off. Cheers.
Smakelijk.
Doei! Doei! Aha. Almost shed a tear now, but yeah. I feel weird. How do you feel?
Weird, but sad.
Saying goodbye is difficult, but now it really feels official. We're on our way. We're moving to Spain. We're actually freaking doing this. And yeah, it also, like being here for the last 2 weeks, staying with my parents, it's also felt like nostalgic and just felt very, just like coming home, right? And now we're gonna like create a new home. And it was nice as like a little break in between going out of the old apartment and moving into this new life. Dude, it just kind of feels familiar, feels, you know, like trusted. And we've had the proper time now to say goodbye, not just to our families, but also our friends, and say goodbye to the city and everything, man. So also just, you know, blessed with our families, our friends here. It makes you think a lot. So the last 2 weeks have been an emotional roller coaster. Kamer, zo groot als ik kamer. Dan maak je groot. Zo groot als ik kamer. Oh, wat We're in Belgium. Maak je groot. Oh. Zo groot als ik kamer.
Look what mama made us.
Once a mama's boy, always a mama's boy. Sandwiches with cheese. This just had a little bit of butter and cheese. This is how the Dutchies roll, okay? Now the bread in Spain is also pretty good. But the cheese in Holland, I think that's gonna be hard to beat. When in France, this is one of the rare times when I don't do intermittent fasting, because we have to eat those croissants. That was amazing. And I'm supersetting it with a pan of chocolate. Unreal. And that's enough culture for here. We're gonna leave France. We're on our way to Barcelona and we should be there in a couple hours. So we arrived in Barcelona. I have not been to the gym in a couple of days, so it's time to hit a big session. We're gonna do so at the hotel here. And I'm wearing Alphalete. These are the Flex shorts and the Power Tee. These are pretty new items. So everything, guys, is discounted right now. These are, I think, up to 30% off, but the entire store is discounted up to 80% off. So you have to check out the deals because everything is discounted like it's next level. It's only once a year, biggest sale of the year. And with code Merijn, you'll get an extra 10% off. Now, we're in Barcelona for an event, so we haven't been to this hotel before. It's been booked for us. Let's hope the gym is good, okay? I can use a good session. Elevator lighting is on point. Oh, I didn't. We're not moving. Classic. Gym has its own floor, so that's very promising. Oh, wow. Interesting gym. Concrete floors, it's kind of weird, but they got dumbbells, one bench. And I'm gonna go for a run as well, so the treadmill is perfect. So I'm gonna do 2 exercises for chest, then 2 for back, 1 for shoulders, and then 1 for arms, for biceps and triceps, all right? I'll be supersetting those. And I'm doing like 2 or 3 sets on most exercises. I actually really love the incline Smith machine. This is one that I've had in my program for about 6 months on and off now. And I've been making really good gains on this one compared to the regular incline bench press, so I like it. This is a pretty steep one. Normally I put my bench a little lower. Right now, because I don't have too much weight to work with, I think this is a good solution because I have like 97.5 kgs. Well, normally you don't count the barbell when you do an incline, but I just don't know how to count. I have the lifter's mindset. If you guys have this too, yeah, it's just like you look at a weight somewhere lying, you always count the barbell as 20 kgs because that's just the way you do math. I wouldn't know what's on one side here. That's the way the mind works. So the bro mind. Okay, let's see how this goes. Doing everything pretty close to failure, so we don't have to do that many sets. That's why I only do 2 to 3 sets for each exercise today. To get this quick workout in. Great pump up music here, by the way. Okay, it's too easy, so I'll do it fast. Lat pull down, so that's great. Lat pull down, so that's great. Had to improvise for the chest fly. That wasn't optimal, to be honest. Should have done it with a bench. And now I'm gonna do a row variation, but they only have up to 22 kgs. So one thing I could be doing is a regular row, but then, you know, it's too easy because you can get the momentum in, or do a chest supporter row. So lie on the bench, but not every bench is good for it. This is a nice exercise, which is a variation, and it's called the Helms row. All right, by Eric Helms. At least I think he invented it, so I should have an incline one more. No feedback where his chest goes on the bench. It's a little awkward at first to get into position, but you get the full stretch. You go up, contract, back down. You can also hold at the top to make it even more difficult, but this is a killer exercise. Workout done, and it was a good one, man. We made it happen with the equipment we had. Got a solid pump, went to failure. That's how it's done. And then did a 30-minute run on the treadmill afterwards. I'm like trying to build up my volume again with running because after the half marathon, my shin started bothering me again. So it's been kind of shit. But today was a really good run, and that also makes me like hungry for more again. We gotta work towards the full marathon. But first, I'm really giving myself some time. I've been focusing more on building muscle. Lean bulk is going well. As you see, abs are truly fading, to be honest. They're still sort of there. See, I'm probably gonna do a mini cut very soon to get a little bit leaner right now, because I've been lean bulking for a good amount of time. Got pretty damn strong, put on some size. I don't know if this is the biggest I've ever been, but it's been, well, definitely not compared to TRT, but that's exactly 3 years ago. All right, now before that, my natural physique usually was very lean, but I hadn't like built the proper time, at least in those last few years, to really put on some mass. And the last couple of years, I've been really focused on that, like not getting lean as often, also just for focusing on my mental health, but eating more. And I think if I get shredded now, I'm gonna look pretty freaking good. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna have a post-workout meal now and then do some work. It's a really busy week because of Black Friday, all right? And if you guys are from the Netherlands and you're watching this, we also have discounts with Daily Wins, okay? So it's like up to 50% off our training and diet plans, coaching as well, so check that out in the description box. Been in Barcelona for a few days. We had that event, and this morning we decided to drive directly to Marbella. The idea was to do this in 2 days, but we decided, not, you know what, we just want to be there now. So about a 1,000-kilometer drive. It's a lot, but it's definitely doable. So we woke up at like 6 in the morning, 5:30. We drove right away, and it's been a nice scenic drive as well. The most beautiful drive we've had so far, and it's really nice like seeing the environment change, also seeing the people change. You know, when you drive from one country to the other, from like going to France, I'm not gonna say anything, but you know, going to France to like going to Spain, the people are just a lot different. And that's, you know, a generalization, of course. I also have French friends, but just in general, the way you get treated at like even the most like just places like restaurants or gas stations, etc. You just notice a difference also in vibes and the way it goes. Everything goes a bit slower than in the Netherlands, so I gotta get used to that. But it's cool seeing that, and then also seeing the real environment change, like the scenes, the mountains, they get more and more, where in the Netherlands there's no mountains, and now we get bigger and bigger mountains. Really, really cool. We even saw snow on the way, so really sick. That's like 2 hours away from Marbella, which is absolutely crazy. And then here I am, wearing a t-shirt while it's snowing in the Netherlands. Life is pretty freaking good. Now, what's not so great is that we don't have the keys to our house yet, all right? It's gonna be a week later, and so we're gonna be in Airbnb for a week, and we booked one near our house so we can actually kind of like build a routine here already, start like, you know, going to the same grocery store, start to explore, you know, the gyms, the restaurants around us, so we can build a routine again, because I've been out of my routine for so long now, and it's starting to kind of like hurts, you know. The life is starting to become a bit difficult, also just with my gym, for example, but also with work. I just need to have this solid base again, and it's nice like traveling around and going to all these different hotels and different gyms, but it's really hard to, you know, make some solid progress, and it costs a lot of mind space to constantly do new things. That's why I'm such a big fan of building routines in your life, and I've had solid routines for many years, and now I'm really out of it. You know, I do travel often, but it's different than not actually having a house to go back to where you know where all your stuff is. Well, not always. I lose a lot of things, but you know, you have some you know, places, you know which grocery store to go to, you know what foods, what meals to make, etc. And now in a different country, that's also a lot different. So we need to really start building those routines all over again, which I think is going to be a lot of fun, but it's also going to be a lot of work. And you know, if you guys want to see more of that process, let me know. And just in general, I appreciate the support on the last video about this whole moving thing. You guys seem to be into it as well, so let me know what you guys want to see exactly on this channel. I don't want to just make it about fitness, because I've been doing that for so many years. So I want to show you guys more of my life, my business perhaps, just the lifestyle, the routines I'm building. Whatever it is, you guys let me know, and I'll make sure to make it happen, because I'm picking up this English channel again, as you guys have seen, and we're gonna definitely do that while we're out here. So cannot wait. Make sure to subscribe for more, like the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys. Much love.